It was a cold and rainy day on the island of Sodor. Rain pounded on the roof of the shed, and the sound of roaring thunder filled the air. The engines were in the shed, talking about the brewing storm.
It's really coming down hard,
said Oliver.
I bet it's going to be cold today. I expect you're glad of this rainstorm, Duck,
said Henry.
You take it to a duck like water.
You always use that joke when it's raining.
Groaned Duck.
Can't you at least think of something more original?
All right, Jeffrey. Don't be afraid to get your wings wet.
That's coming from an engine who's afraid of the rain.
What are you talking about?
How does that rhyme go?
Duck asked, to no one in particular.
Once an engine attached to a train was afraid of a few drops of rain. It went into a tunnel and squeaked through its funnel and never came out again.
The other engines laughed. Henry snorted as he set off to collect his coaches. Don't go hiding in any tunnels, said James cheekily. Henry didn't like the rain. It always brought back memories of how he had ran into a tunnel in case the rain spoiled his paint. The Fat Controller punished him by bricking him up inside so he couldn't get out. Some say he became claustrophobic when he finally did come out. Lightning illuminated the sky. Thunder roared ominously as Henry steamed through the darkened valleys. He arrived at Knapford. Thomas arrived a few minutes later. Sorry I'm late, said Thomas. I had a bit of trouble getting up the hill.
Oh, what a surprise!
Henry gloated.
Oh, reliable Thomas having trouble on the hill.
It's because the rails are slippery from all the rain. Thunder rumbled once more. Oh, what a terrible noise, whimpered Annie and Clarabelle. Don't worry, said Thomas. I'll look after you.
And I say I'm afraid of the rain,
laughed Henry, finding strength in the coach's weaknesses. Come on, Henry. No one's invincible. Even big, powerful engines feel weak sometimes.
Perhaps, but this isn't one of those times, is it?
Thomas knew Henry was conceited. He was too worried about the storm to engage in verbal jousting. Take care on the hill, he warned. It's a lot steeper than the one I had to climb, so you'll need to give it a bit more power as you go up.
Ah, but you've forgotten one thing,
Henry said.
The hill may be steeper, but I'm much more powerful than you. That rating won't give me any trouble at all.
And he set off to continue his journey. They were a distance from the hill. They were still moving at a decent speed, so they activated the sanding gear. Henry pounded the rails, darting towards the gradient. The extra grip of the sand and the force of Henry's pistons gave the right amount of power to storm the hill. With the top of the hill conquered, it seemed that it would be plain sailing all the way down. However, a sudden pain, accompanied by unpleasant noises, told them otherwise. The driver brought the train to a halt. Driver and fireman examined the problem. Bits of broken metal lay everywhere. You fractured the big end of your coupling rod, said the driver. You can't take the train in this state.
Oh, I'm not having a good day,
cried Henry. Once the Fat Controller was made aware of the situation, he took immediate action. He arranged for single-line operations so that other traffic could continue to operate. The rain was still coming down hard. Henry was glad he still had a warm boiler to stop him from getting cold. And fortunately, there was still enough steam going through the pipes of the coaches to keep them warm. Within half an hour, Gordon came to the rescue. He buffered up in front of Henry and was coupled up. You should be ashamed of yourself, said Gordon, making me come to get you in this weather. I'd only just come back from being repainted too. Oh well, it could have been worse, I suppose. Henry didn't answer. He just grumbled under his breath. Gordon heaved the train to the next station. It was a small station with a siding near the platform. Henry was uncoupled from the coaches. Gordon then took him off the train and put him in the siding. He then went on to finish the passenger run. "A pity you didn't wait until you reached the tunnel, Henry," said Gordon. "Then you could keep out of the rain at least." Then he blew his whistle and steamed away. Henry sighed. He was very cold.
I am definitely not having a good day, he muttered to himself.